A lot of figuring out what's a good mentoring relationship for you is figuring out what your needs are. You have to find a mentor that actually works with what your ways of engaging are and what your needs are. There may actually be a range of what's good or effective or going to work for different people, just like all relationships, right?
I'm a very big picture person, and so I need more people who are detail oriented. I need someone who is more positive and encouraging. Not everyone needs that. Some students prefer it if the advisor is the parental mentor to them, and then some students prefer it if the advisor is just the advisor.
We might imagine that we're fairly independent, we understand the field that we're entering, and so we want an advisor that is as hands-off as possible and lets us run in the direction that we want to. We may be looking for a mentor that is constantly engaged in the research that's being done in the lab and will always be there.
When I mentor trainees from diverse backgrounds, what I bring is this understanding that each person brings a unique background, a unique journey, a unique sense of self, and also a different understanding of how the world works.
My research advisor in undergrad, Professor Eggers, is an openly queer man. There's someone, coming from a group that may have been historically excluded from science, and being able to train people. And I think from his perspective, right, comes a level of thinking about things inclusively. Having Professor Eggers be there just so authentically himself allowed me to be myself. I felt welcomed. I felt like I could ask questions. I knew I could go to him for help. Those were things that he actively did that, really set me up to be in a research environment that I could grow in.
I've seen where someone thinks that, well, this person is a really, really big wig person in their field, and they have all of the fancy papers and the big one-name journals, so maybe I can grin and bear it. If you know that that's not something that's going to work for you, that you need a community aspect or you need more hands-on mentoring, then don't fool yourself by thinking that somehow you can just pull yourself through.
When I started grad school, I was supposed to just simply go around, talk with faculty, talk with research group members, and just to have these conversations. But I don't think I really knew what I needed or wanted, and it was sort of me being blind and just sort of trying out different things.
Mentorship for me has evolved in that in my first year, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing, and so it was hard for me to be independent. So having really focused guidance, that was super helpful because I didn't really know what direction. I needed people to show me examples. Later on in grad school, I felt like I could stand on my own 2 feet a little bit more.
Finding that match is absolutely critical. And so you want to have these skills of understanding yourself, understanding your values, thinking about what's really important to you and whether it aligns with a particular faculty member and the research group.